Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago the Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Cincinnati Bengals. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Sent it, John.
Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Consecutive runs of 6 yards gives him a 1st and 10.
When they put the ball in J.K. Dobbins' chest and he carries it, he runs with a lot of determination and aggressiveness. Just one start last year as a rookie, but still managed 805 yards and 9 touchdowns. I think he's ready for a
I think Hayden Hurst pulled his hand. He's trying to catch that, though. I think Hayden Hurst pulled something.
From the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hayden Hurst, you see the way he ran back?
Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option. It's a 1st down and more for Dobbins. Shreds him with a stiff arm.
That bitch J.K.
Finally be taken out of bounds. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. 2nd and 8 coming up. Quick throw out to Gordon on the perimeter. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game.
Touchdown! Mark Andrews, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. To return it, Darius Phillips. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary.
That was a catch or a run.
That one wasn't successful.
How long?
Don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. Looking for Tate, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will bring this down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
How you know?
Tucker with the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Lamar's going for 1,000 yards rushing.
On the return,
actually, I might go for 2,000.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Nah.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And we're in the middle part of the season where each week starts to become a little more important, and especially this, Charles, being a division matchup.
Yeah, you haven't fired the starter's pistol or rang the bell lap like they do in track and field for the sprint to the finish.
That boy Diggs.
Aren't you? You got to pile up those wins, put them in the left-hand column, not the L's in the right-hand column.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6. He'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out. They hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. Open man is Uzama. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw again. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
For a rookie first rounder, he's made a huge impact on this defense, but that tells me that they had a plan for him when they drafted him. Just turn him loose, do what you do best, go get the quarterback.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. They're going to look to throw. Looking left side.
Eric fucking Reed, bro.
Jamar Chase, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this is caught.
They both got fucking burnt by Jamar Chase.
What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there.
She's
in
getting
my
saved.
mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He's going to go up top again. And this is taken in at the 5.
He scored that some bullshit. That was supposed to be Jennison's 7th pick of the season.
Touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bengals have got it back to a 1-score game. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his
Yeah, like,
hands.
I don't understand like why you guys the jacking Matt Ryan sucks. Like, he's throwing good balls.
And off he goes.
And into the end zone.
Huh?
And they will not get a chance to return
Ronald,
this one.
speaking of the fucking devil.
Zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Yeah, Ronald, how'd y'all do yesterday?
Into this one, riding that nice long win streak, and remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is, and if you're wondering if anybody's saying, "Boy, this is
2-1.
coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing,"
So how you do?
can be yes, because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room,
Fucking
an open week
JK.
is
Let's
always
go.
good, guys. Take it and let's go with it.
That's a gain of 6 on the first down run.
Should have been a lot more, but your quarterback sucks type shit.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score.
So still 14 yards to go, second down.
I wish Mike Davis won't go down.
They go play action now. Jackson. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. There's Sam Hubbard that time in there to bring him to the ground.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss. Room past the 20. And all the way up to the 33-yard line. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. And a fake here. Direct snap to the up man. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool them. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
So I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. About 3 yards there to the 27. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe
when you look at these two,
because you want to try and defend.
and you see that they're off by a few numbers, but it's very similar.
In danger,
Same color code.
great field position.
What do you think this is going to look like? Yep, you guessed it, man. The 009 is mixed in with the 001s all over.
They'll look to throw here.
Why would I think it would be in two pockets?
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
That's a play that'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, this play significant.
And not able to break away this time.
No,
They're going to
that's a
stop
pull-up.
right around the line of scrimmage. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. They'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds.
Mr. Calais Campbell fucking sucks right now.
They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete.
Let's fucking go, Marcus Peters.
Right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. McPherson's kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Returning it, Justice Hill. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yes.
That's caught inside.
That bitch Josh Gordon.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Well, for Lamar Jackson, we know all about how dangerous he is running the football, but he can really sling it as well, and he connects on a big one there.
And I'm telling you, nothing will let him crowd more than a play.
I didn't even know the fact that he caught that, because I know he was going to catch that. It's the fucking ghost. It's the fact that he broke the tackle to get the touchdown.
He's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Of course, did we got start Cordell Patterson? He just checked for a concussion.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's 2nd and 8. Nowhere to go.
Yo, my fucking boy, Adafi Owe is different.
That time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And they corral him just
Wait, JK, run the fucking rock.
86 yards rushing.
Now it's time for Gus to bust.
Stop here in this first half. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A chance to really cap off a big first half here. As
I don't care if you know I'm running the ball tape. I'm running the fucking ball, nigga. Touchdown.
And they'll get him down just
Run that shit back, guys. Run that shit back. It's your money,
give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Again, it'll be Edwards.
Shrug them off, too! Shrug them off!
Behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked them back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find
Patrick Ricard.
Zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Everybody eats over here.
Ricard, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens will extend their lead. And that's why you have the fullback, Charles.
But he's 315 pounds, so it's kind of an even swap.
A little more power, they score.
And that has to warm the hearts of a lot of old school football fans. They love when they get to see a little bit of power football.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Well, I think really just got a strip sack. That's crazy.
And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
And he goes down.
Big baby. Just got it back. Let's go.
As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
He only got a sack right there because it's a fault.
Now back to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
He got hurt. That's why Sean Dennis doing there.
Year in the league, as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Jackson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that third, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They're going for it with Dobbins, and he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. They
hold
stop
me.
him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Bengals are going to get the football back. The Bengals drive about to get going. And we'll see how aggressive they want to be in these final stages before the half. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a
really just had to get a heads up with flipping.
A big play, but he could not pull it in. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. He's going to let one fly for Tate. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far and brings up 3rd down. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. They'll throw now on the final play. And that will be incomplete. So we're at halftime here in the Inner Harbor with the hometown Ravens on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Both teams going back through their game plans, making their final halftime adjustments. And for the call of the second half, we go back up to Baltimore and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
The tight end, C.J. Uzama, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll set up to throw.
What?
He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And he's going to be
That'll have to get more from.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had the big halftime lead. Their defense just helped them out further by forcing the turnover, so things are starting to look pretty rosy. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Mark Andrews, 90-yard touchdown.
Oh, boy, you ain't got no feet.
Fuck, I celebrated.
Takes it down deep into enemy territory. I tell you, for a defender, that's got to be a scary sight, seeing a big man like this with a head of steam behind him as he makes that catch and then turns upfield.
Yeah, this has been a really tough game for this defense. They've been left grasping at shadows. Haven't done a good job at all containing these receivers. and they get lit up yet again.
Once more, Edwards. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Gus Edwards with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Ravens turn that interception into a touchdown. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Back to throw here. He'll let it go deep for Foster. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. 39 yards there, a big one. And that looked almost to be a case of, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished.
And that's a rare bright spot in what's overall been a pretty poor showing so far. But you've got to figure, when you're down a bunch, why not take some big shots? And they connect on that one.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal. Here's Mixon. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Give him a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal.
Fucking goal, Cordell.
Looking to throw. And his pass is intercepted.
Deshaun Elliott.
4th time today. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line.
Cordell. I mean, Carpet.
2nd down. Play action. Now Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And all the way down to the 39.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Come on, Lamar. That's on you, man.
Play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Tucker with the extra point, and that will extend this
only
big
threw the ball
lead.
9 times this game.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. On the return, Phillips. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
2nd and 1. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline.
Yeah, they check how many fucking QB hits this nigga had.
And it's 3rd and short. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. But we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now this time he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. And he makes it all the way down to the 19. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
6 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
Sack number 3.
Dafe Owe has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 4th down. This is caught. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Back to throw. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. So a tiptoe catch back in the end zone. So tough to do. But and now they're going to fake it. And he's going to go down right at the line of scrimmage. The defense left him with nowhere to go. And the try for 2 is denied. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 in the 1st. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he's going to get a solid
JK, you're playing better after your 2-game suspension. I like it.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all
Yeah,
those
I
old
benched
school
his ass.
football players, isn't it? Tough,
He
hard,
fumbled twice
run, got
in the
behind
season
his
opener.
pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the
Damn
gut.
it.
So up through 3 quarters, no
Huh?
reason to lighten up now. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
He came back from the suspension last week.
Oh, look at that. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Nice pickup, 10 yards and a first down on the keeper.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you've got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone who has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
Yeah, it'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the 4th. On 2nd down now, Dobbins. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Jackson from the shotgun. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down.
And look at this, another fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt, it doesn't work out, and the Bengals will get the football back. They go play action here on 1st down. He'll buy some time right. He's going to let it fly. And this one is
Thank you.
incomplete.
That would have been a touchdown.
This defense
A
was
Daffy
totally
over.
alert to the
Fucking
possibility of
God.
the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Baltimore, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, the loss drops them